Brighton technical facility for the third game of the evening, where BESCO Pastures are taking on Camdonia Chelsea as the officials make their way out in the middle. And really, it has been a long evening. I just saw the System 3 having an 8-2 victory over Avenues United as the players make their way to the middle and to exchange pleasantries, and the officials and players. So that's what they're doing. Camdonia Chelsea and BESCO Pastures. BESCO Pastures in their green, some white, and Camdonia Chelsea in their blue. So just about taking the coin, and yes, Roxelle. So we are back here with BESCO Pastures and Camdonia Chelsea. Just quickly to give you the starting lineup of the teams. BESCO Pastures in goal is Devon Morgan, sporting number 1. He's the goalkeeper and captain. Number 3, Omar Kane. 4, Joel Cruikshank. Number 5, Shashawn Brown. 7, Augustus Adams. 12, Kareem Wickham. Number 14, Kamal Richardson. Number 15, Gatbot Boyce. Number 19, Kevin Hathaway. 20, Oraldo Campbell. And number 35, D. Nelson Lewis. That's the starting lineup for BESCO Pastures, Roxelle.
And for Chelsea, we have in goal Emron Gill. Captain tonight is Okido Cuttle. And number 7, Nigel Charles. Number 8, Rishon Warren. Number 9, Jamal Bishop. Number 10, Jamar Luke. Number 13, Jamal Williams. Number 14, Jamando Slater. Number 22, Wazim Providence. Number 27, Alroy Ben. And number 77, Reggie Barber. Notable absence this evening is Captain Imani Miller. Because of his suspension, that red card he picked up in their last encounter. He's behind us, so he probably would not be happy hearing us saying this evening.
Well, he will miss the game, so BESCO Pastures. BESCO Pastures nil, Chelsea nil. We are just about to start, and you can see we are going by Mozaki King,
yes,
Cameron Daniel, and Danroy Barker, his assistant.
Well, Miller, let's get it right. Miller is on the national under 20 camp. And I think they're also missing Mario Taylor, who was on the under 17 sojourn and probably still not fit to start at least. He's in the substitutes list.
So it's Camdonia Chelsea looking to get around that. They're looking to come forward, but BESCO Pastures coming back in their defensive number 4 has Cruikshank. Cruikshank goes to his right. Still down that left flank, but is cut out there by Camdonia Chelsea. It's going to be a throw-in for BESCO Pastures. Green and white. Their favorite color, Roxelle? Can we say that?
Their favorite color or mine? What do you say? I didn't hear that.
Their favorite color.
I think they are. BESCO and Pastures is normally equated to be a green surface, Charlo.
Well,
lush green.
You're so right, but at this present moment, with the dry weather taking effect and the lush greenery is absent.
Well, they have 3 points after a heavy defeat in their opening encounter right, but they defeated Avenues 2 goals to nil. All right, and in the case of Chelsea, they have lost 1 goal to nil to Hope International, and we'll get the second encounter. Go ahead, Charlo.
So that goes into touch. It's going to be a throw-in for BESCO Pastures. So it's BESCO Goes downfield. Looks for find number 20, Oraldo Campbell. Back finds number 27 for Charles. Now for Camdonia Chelsea. Chelsea looking to control number 14 in Slater. And it's the whistle finally going rather belatedly against BESCO Pastures. It's going to be a free kick awarded to Camdonia Chelsea. So Camdonia Chelsea number 8 in Warren, Rishon Warren. Chips it downfield looking for some support, but headed away there by Shashawn Brown for BESCO Pastures. Finds number 12 in Wickham. Wickham still in a tussle on that far side. It goes into touch, and it's going to be a throw-in for BESCO Pastures. Number 4, Crookshank with it. Finds looking to find Gadbot Boyce, and still but cut out there by Camdonia Chelsea. Chelsea still on that far side, but he's been robbed of it. Infringement called against BESCO Pastures, and it's going to be a free kick for Camdonia Chelsea. We're just inside the first 3 minutes of this encounter.
Yes, Charles. We were completing, so Chelsea will be looking to get some points. They only have one. Oh no, they actually don't have a point. Let's get that, because they have lost their 2 opening encounters. 1-0 to Hope International. A tough loss, I must say. But Avenues really outplayed them for awesome.
So
awesome outplayed them 4-0.
So here they are, and BESCO Pastures looking to counter, and they are on the move. BESCO Pastures gives it to Shashawn Brown. Brown dances to the middle, crosses, looks to find number 20. He does so, but he has 2 defenders. He's been pushed wide. Now he comes back to number 19 in Hadaway, and off the defender is going to be a corner for BESCO Pastures, really putting a bit of pressure there on Camdonia Chelsea, who have not had the best of start in this year's competition.
Yes, Charles, and I think BESCO Pastures have improved since their first encounter.
Yes. Shashawn Brown with a cross, sliding but still inside there with a shot, and right into the waiting arms of goalkeeper, who had closed that angle very well, and Gill coming up with a save. And now he bowls it out.
Good distribution.
Well, I think he was bundled off of that. Referee King says, come on. It's a free kick awarded to Camdonia Chelsea. Is number 6, Cottle. The captain was there, but he's leaving it. And now he chips it down for Warren. Warren finds Campbell for BESCO Pastures, but Charles with it, looking to come forward. And still inside BESCO Pastures half. And Shashawn Brown now clears it. Finds the head of the number 8 for Warren for Camdonia Chelsea. Again, signaling what player is down and signaling for some assistance. So play has been held up as we just gone past 5 minutes. And player is well on the ground. And he would get some assistance to, it looks like he's left somewhere. It's inside the left boot, around the ankle area. He's now being helped. He's now on his feet, and the referee says you have to go to the sideline. So he makes his way to the sideline, just where the assistant referee in Cameron Daniel is located. To our right is Danroy Barker, and fourth official is Mr. Moet Gaines. So it's number 19, Hadaway, goes back, Boyce, but he's robbed of it. And there's some tussle inside the box. This could be dangerous, but good work here by the defense for BESCO Pastures. They're still looking to come away with it, but gives it up. Number 27, Ben. Ben goes to the center, finds number 9 in Bishop. Bishop has to go wide, but there is the number 4. In Cookshank coming away for BESCO Pastures. There's a tumble on our far left, and he's being helped to his feet by his captain. So it's a throw-in for. So it's now cleared by Camdonia Chelsea, but only to be intercepted by BESCO Pastures. So they are on the far left, but it goes into touch. and they lose that, and it's going to be a throw-in for Camdonia Chelsea.
Well, I'm not sure what I just saw. I'm sure that ball was almost in the path of Campbell. But what I do observe here, Charles, from the very first encounter, I don't think we did, or I did, their second match for Pastures. But there are some very new faces. They're ringing the changes in terms of personnel who have started this evening.
Well, they have to, because I think they had some problems with the officials in terms of names and numbers. And I think they were pulled up on it, and I think they are trying to rectify that.
Important movements to make sure we have all facets coming in hand with what you started this afternoon with in terms of moving forward with the production.
So definitely. So it's still inside Camdonia Chelsea's half. It's the number 12, Wickham. But he's been dispossessed. In fact, his infringement called against Wickham. So it's going to be a throw-in for Camdonia Chelsea. It's still in play. Number 14 in Richardson. But gives it up. Camdonia Chelsea looking to counter. But there is Cruikshank with it for BESCO Pastures. He comes back in defense. And chip downfield. Again, there's that tussle that goes into touch. And it's going to be, I think that has gone out of the park as well.
Yes, it has.
So it's going to be a throw-in for BESCO Pastures on our far left. Long ball downfield, but headed away there by Camdonia Chelsea. Only to go back to Cruikshank. Cruikshank will take another throw-in. Camdonia Chelsea just boots it downfield aimlessly. There's no one there. The race is off to get back into position. There is Hathaway, and Camdonia Chelsea robs him of it. Finds the number 77 Barber, but is knocked into touch. And it's going to be a throw-in for Camdonia Chelsea. We are just in the 9th minute. It's a still 0-0 affair here at the Brighton Technical Facility. Quickly taken, comes back to Charles. And Charles goes wide, finds a man on the far right. Has two defenders. He's looking to come dance around. He's still there. The cross comes in, but cleared by BESCO Pastures, only to find the number 22 in Providence for Camdonia Chelsea. So Chelsea number 14 in Slater. Slater with a cross, and headed away there by the defense for BESCO Pastures. Is still inside BESCO Pastures half. Again, the cross comes in, the number 3, and goalkeeper now comes off his line. Devon Morgan picks up, and he rolls it out to the man on the far left. So works his way down. Looks like Cruikshank. Gives it to Shashawn Brown. Brown, BESCO Pastures still with it, chips it across, and the goalkeeper screaming to leave it. He controls, bowls it out, and they will find the number 77 Barber. Barber goes back to Ben. Ben back to
Warren, yes.
Warren, and it's booted downfield. It goes into touch, and it's going to be a throw-in for BESCO Pastures. So it's still 0-0 here, and we can see Cruikshank, the number 4, with a throw-in on that far side. Long ball. Finds number 14 in Richardson. Richardson's being brought to the ground. It's infringement called there against Camdonia Chelsea. It's going to be a free kick, and we could see Gadbot Boyce lining it up, but he's leaving it now for his colleague, who boots it downfield looking for some support. Campbell, I think he had too much on it for Campbell. It goes into touch. It's going to be a goal kick, and it's still 0-0 here between BESCO Pastures and Camdonia Chelsea.
Not a bad showing at all, Charlo, by both units. I think BESCO Pastures has had the better of the proceedings so far. They look a little bit more positive. The movement is good between the players, and they're attempting to actually move the ball in positive manner, constructive manner as well.
A long ball downfield, but goalkeeper comes off his line and puts it, but there's a shot and goal, and in the end into the waiting hands of goalkeeper Morgan, and he takes his time to get up off the floor, bowls it out. It is still Camdonia Chelsea robs him of it with a shot on goal, but that is wide of the upright.
That's Luke.
And it's going to be a goal kick. It says Juma Luke,
Yes.
number 10, and it's a goal kick for BESCO Pastures. Still 0-0 in this early exchange between BESCO Pastures and Camdonia Chelsea. So Morgan spots it, takes a short kick, goes to his left as BESCO Pastures look to come forward. Shashawn Brown, but he's been robbed of it. Camdonia Chelsea now looking to make some inroads into the BESCO Pastures half, and that rebounded off the number 7 in Adams. So it's a corner for Camdonia Chelsea. In fact,
It's a goal kick.
It's a goal kick.
Yes.
I thought on the far side it rebounded off the BESCO Pastures players, but you can see the defense, they're signaling to go forward. Long ball downfield. The race is off. Good work. But can he hold that in? He's unable to do that, and it's going to be a throw-in for Camdonia Chelsea inside their own half. So number 27, Alroy Ben, with a throw-in looking for the number 77 in Barber, who was unable to control. He goes into touch, and it's going to be a throw-in for BESCO Pastures. Hadaway. Still inside Camdonia Chelsea's half, booted downfield, but only to find the number 7 in Adams. Adams goes wide, looking for number 12 in Wickham, but unable to do that. It goes into touch. It's going to be a throw-in for Camdonia Chelsea, about halfway inside their own half. Finds Cottle. Cottle walks his way around one. Good ball down the left. But can he? Yes, cross comes in. It's number 13, Williams with it. Comes back, but there good work by BESCO Pastures. But here is Camdonia Chelsea looking to come forward, but he's been shadowed.
A touch too much by Luke, I believe. He should have really unleashed one a little earlier, because it was close enough to him, I believe, but it ran out a little bit too far.
And he goes into touch for a goal kick. So it's Hadaway. Hadaway goes back, looking for Shashawn Brown, loses it. It's Camdonia Chelsea inside their half. It's Luke, and it's still 14, goes wide. Look for some support on that far side, but it's still Camdonia Chelsea still knocking it around. Comes to Nigel Charles. Charles goes wide. Yes, Camdonia Chelsea now looking to mount the passes. The cross comes in, and Barber unable to keep that one in play. It goes into touch for a goal kick. It's still 0-0.
Well, some structural changes as well for Camdonia Chelsea. We now see Nigel Charles playing a midfield, a central defensive role. I should make it probably the defensive midfield position. We have Luke out wide on the right, and Slater playing a little bit more attacking this evening. But here it's BESCO Pastures trying to get fast. Ben does not, goes across, and Cuttle picks it up. Cuttle brings it back and finds Ben here on the left. He goes all the way back now to Warren. Warren is looking to go further wide, but he decides to use Cuttle in the middle. Cuttle is going to his right and finds... we'll have to see who that one is out there, Charlo.
Yeah, trying to pick the number.
All right. Was not... he's with it now. Taking the throw, and he's going to find Cuttle. Cuttle is going to give him the return pass. He goes up the line, finds Luke. Luke under some pressure, brings it back to Slater. Cuttle goes inside looking for Slater. Slater is infringed, and so a free kick comes the way of Chelsea. 0-0. similar structure in terms of both teams as they move forward. They are packing the middle and leaving the flanks pretty free. It's Warren now taking that free kick. Warren goes looking for two men were coming in there. I think it's Barber and Nigel Charles. Neither of the two could have reel it in. And so goal kick comes the way of BESCO Pastures. Devon Morgan is the one who's there. He brings it to captain Brown gets it from the number 5 as he pushes forward and finds the number 15 in boys. But Barber is picking it up and Barber is putting it to touch. And so it's going to be a throw in for the number 19. This is Hadaway. Hadaway looking for the number 5 in Brown. Is it? We have two number 5s, so I'll have to get that correct. Here we go. It's Slater though for Chelsea. Goes inside, finds Bishop. Bishop is doing well. Goes further wide to the right. The number still we can't pick up there, Charlo.
I think BESCO passes have really been a bit confusing for us.
Yes,
in our commentary box
because there are two number 5s.
Numbers, and I think they had that same problem in the last game.
Right. Well, one is definitely Shashawn Brown. But other, I'm not sure. Yes, the taller individual here, and this is a good ball, looking to go forward, and Adam shields it into the arms of his goalkeeper Morgan. Morgan pulls it out to Cruikshank. Cruikshank comes down the left, and he is looking for that number 5, who we cannot tell you his name. Is another number on his pants? Is it 35? So that's probably that's not Lewis. Is it Nelson Lewis? According to this, if his pants carries the name, and this is a bad ball by Warren, given away, taken now as BESCO Pastures cuts inside on the left. Good ball looking for Lewis. I will call him the Nelson Lewis. So now, based on the number on his pants, his shirt says 5, but his shorts says 35. Into touch that goes, and Pee Wee is being told that he needs to take a little bit off of it, Charlo. That is Mr. Warren, Rishon Warren. Taken now by Hadaway. Hadaway trying to get it to Campbell. Campbell is not happy with the challenge, but he will have to abide by it according to the referee at this time. Ben brings it back now to Warren. Warren goes across and decides to come back to the left. Finds Ben. Ben is tucking it inside, trying to find Slater. Only as far as Campbell. Campbell is not happy again. Not able to reel that one in. Ben takes it through, looking for Barber. Barber is under pressure. What's the call? The call is against Chelsea. And so not allowed any time and space on the ball here this afternoon in this last encounter. Really high pressing each other here. This one is pushed downfield, headed away by Nigel Charles. Both teams looking for some solid points this evening, Charlo.
Well, and by all means, and it's going to be a highly competitive game.
And we have I'll mention that in a bit as Bishop goes across to the right, finding Luke. Luke looking to get the number 13 in. Is that a foul? Referee says no. Play on. Adams snuck in there. And the number 13 who fell to his feet to the ground there, that is Jamal Williams, may have felt a little undone. And there are a few players down. Number 14, Richardson for BESCO Pastures, looking to get some assistance.
Well, the assistant is there, so referee King is also there overseeing what is transpiring, and it's still a 0-0 affair here at the Brighton Technical Centre in the final game of the triple header this evening. It's BESCO Pastures 0, Camdonia Chelsea 0, and
yes,
you can see King just asking Richardson to go to the sideline. So we just about restarting.
Yes, and as we restart, we must compliment the Director of Media Matters once again for all of his hard work this evening. He has given us a meal, he's really brought drinks and all that kind of stuff. He's done well this afternoon, Charlo.
Well, congratulations.
Oh wow! When you have this kind of fun, work feels like play, doesn't it, Charlo? As Morgan for boost downfield. Who is he looking for? The Nelson Lewis, but taken away. Falls now for Bishop. What does he do? He is recompose himself, does good work, brings it across, looking for Barber, but just behind Barber. I feel that would have been a better serve to go ahead and in front of Barber, and it may have had better prospects there.
Certainly, but
Hadaway.
it's gone a begging.
Yes, looking to find that looks like Barber still coming in there. The Nelson, is it Lewis? The Nelson, it's 35 actually, Charlo. The 3 is not visible. The 3 is actually stripped off. So we are right. So here we go with the number 12. That's Kareem Wickham who ran it into touch. And under some very strong pressure by Nigel Charles.
Well, that's what it's all about. So a goal kick coming the way off Camdonia Chelsea.
And Gill is being asked to put the ball where it should be, and it on a 6-yard box. Booted upfield now by Warren, going over to the right, finds Luke who does well and pull to the ground. Though is make it Bishop, and you have to be very strong to pull Bishop to the ground, Charlo.
Well, he was bundled off it.
Big, strong young man, so you must know that was some good work as well. Strong work, I should say. It's Nigel Charles looking for an outlet. He goes across, finds Luke on the right. Luke is looking to come back, and he has to because he's under some pressure. And finds, I make that Jamar Williams. Williams comes all the way now and finds Ben on the left. Ben decides to go back to Warren. Warren is pumping up field into Bishop. Good ball. Bishop has good control. Brings it across. Finds Barber here on the left. Barber is returning the pass to Bishop, but he is under some serious pressure there by the number 15 and boys. Into touch it goes. And making and taking no prisoners there is Kane, I believe. Ben decides to take the throw. He goes upfield looking for Nigel Charles, cut out by the number 19 in Hadaway. Falls now for Bishop, who hammers one, but hammers it wide. I would have loved to see, we've been asking to see one from him on target, Charlo, and he almost had one on that occasion.
Well, it was not to be. The scoreline remains 1-0. I just almost give someone a goal.
Well, it's probably coming, Charlo. It's probably coming as Boyce attempts to turn. He's not happy with that. And a strong pass into the feet. And they had got to realize that this is the nature of the game here. But the passes have to be decisive, and they have to be powerful. They have to be strong in some cases. As Ben decides to find Nigel Charles, who is under some pressure. And the referee says that is not a good work there, Mr. Richardson. And so a free kick comes the way of Camdonia Chelsea. Chelsea without a point after 2 matches.
So can they register their first point tonight?
BESCO Pastures 3 points after 2 matches. Didn't hear a comment for that, Charlo.
Well, they're still in the cellar. They're down to the bottom tier.
Probably
really,
the last 5 or so.
Points standing.
Yes.
Yes.
Because most of the other teams, or a few good of the other teams, would have 4 points. This is Ben trying to get that one in. Head away by Crookshank, only as far as Bishop. Bishop is in a tussle there with Lewis. Lewis is trying to get the return pass. Ben now takes the throw, and he's leaving it for Jamar Williams, I believe, the number 13. He's looking to size up a long pass. Goes inside. Finds Luke. Luke brings it across. Finds Slater. Slater goes back to Warren. Warren is going to come across to the left. And Ben was going to the right while that went... he was going to the right while that went to his left. And Hadaway takes a very quick pass into the number 14 in Richardson. Richardson is in. Richardson at the top of the box. What does he do? Lays it off for Nelson. Lewis. He does not get a shot off as he would have loved.
And the offside flag was up.
Yes, the offside flag went up for Mr. Campbell. And so an opportunity to go a begging there for BESCO Pastures. 26 minutes into the 27th as we wind down weekend number 3 of the VINCY Soccer Premier League. It will be interesting to see the point standings after this weekend, but for sure, large and in charge are System 3 on 7, as well as the UFC.
So this is booted long down field.
All right. Seen into touch. And it's going to be a throw for Chelsea once it's retrieved. And Alroy Ben is going to do the honors. He's asking someone to come. He finds Bishop. Bishop is pushed to the ground. And we are told that some extra compliments must go to Mr. Akeem Rivera for the very early and prompt posting of the footage and the pictures from all of the games. You know, as soon as the game is finished or as it's going on, we see them up. This is the kind of movement we want to see, positive movement, and he might be brought into other phrases very soon as the movement for sports go in the right direction. Mr. Rivera. Yeah, he's nodding in approval. He likes what he sees. He's a man with ideas. And once you throw something to him, he develops it in 4 or 5 ways. And he has a very good director. So if they're working good together with Mr. Kelly,
it's about teamwork. That's why it's
yes, and they're what? Ram Life? Village Ram Life this evening, Charlo. As this one goes down field, it's with Campbell. Campbell cuts inside. Campbell looks for movement. Campbell plays it off. His attempt was to Wickham, still battling with it there. Nigel Giles comes away with it. He plays it forward. Good ball. Who is he looking for? I believe he was looking for Williams, Jamal Williams. But again, just a touch too much on it. Didn't have the legs to get there, Williams. It's with the number 15. This is Boyce. Boyce brings it back, finds that's Kane. Kane is finding himself in trouble. Chipped and fired, looking, and coming eventually to avert the danger is Devin Morgan. He is commanding. He is requesting movement. He is booting downfield. Looking for Wickham, headed away by Warren to this is Barber. Barber goes inside, finds Nigel Charles, who plays a lovely ball through. This is Jamal Luke. What does he do? Brings it across, but nonchalantly, nonchalantly taken by Adams. He was not aware of the danger behind him, and that could have gone anywhere, Charlo.
Well, it went upside the upright, and the scoreline remains 1-0.
1-0.
0-0.
0-0 it is, for sure. Over to you, Charlo, as we move into the 30th minute.
So, it's BESCO Pastures looking to come forward. Chips it downfield, but cut out there by Camdonia Chelsea. So we can see number 5 in Shashawn Brown, but losing it, and there was Cottle. And oh my word! And he's going to get a card. I would suspect that the number 14 there was Slater. He was just warned, but that was a tug.
Oh my word! That's like telling me, listen, young man, you're my son. Get back here.
It's booted downfield. Long ball. Looking for Cookshank on the far right. Cookshank still with it, but he has a defender. He worms his way around. Still with Cookshank. Cookshank has a shot. And he goes across the face of the goal. And he goes into touch. It's going to be a
excellent work by Cookshank there, Charlo.
For Camdonia Chelsea, but it was a solo effort on the part of Cookshank. And looking to put some pressure on the defense there for Camdonia Chelsea. But they survived. So that was booted into touch, and it's going to be a throw-in for BESCO Pastures. Hadaway comes back to Boyce. Boyce looks up, still with Boys, but losing it, and it goes into touch. It's a throw-in. Quickly taken, it knocks into touch once again for another throw-in for BESCO Pastures. You can see Hadaway, number 19, getting into that position. He has number 12, Wickham there. So too is the number 35.
Lewis, the
Nelson. And that goes into touch. It's going to be a corner. So pressure mounting, and as BESCO Pastures look to put some pressure here on Camdonia Chelsea, and it's going to be the Nelson Lewis to take that corner. Left footer comes in, curling, and headed away there by Camdonia Chelsea. Nigel Charles heads it into touch. It's going to be a throw-in on the far side for BESCO Pastures, with the score still 0-0.
He's been better this evening, Nigel Charles. I think he looks more energetic and he is commanding his spaces, and as he should for a St. Vincent senior national player.
Well, a foul throw, and is now awarded to Camdonia Chelsea. Chelsea finds Slater. Slater comes back in defense to Warren. Warren looking to find the number 10. Does so.
Beautifully
Beautiful piece of work was Luke. Luke on the pedal. And Luke with a shot. And that's high, wide, and aimless. And it's going to be a goal kick.
Superb reception there by Luke just now, Charlo. Really good collection. And he powered his way into the box. But its end result, the end product wasn't the best.
If he was more game awareness, there was the player who was cutting through the middle who might have been better served with that pass, but it was not to be, and so it's going to be I think there's someone down.
Looks like Warren, number 8.
Yes, it is Warren. So he's now in a sitting position and having a drink and try to rehydrate themselves.
Yes. Every opportunity that comes there.
He's crawling back to his feet, and the referee king is signaling to him to go to the sideline. So play will continue, and it's Morgan lining up that goal kick. That ball booted downfield. Nigel Charles is there. Slams it back up field. It comes back to BESCO Pastures. Bishop in a tussle. Still Bishop. Infringement called on Bishop. It's going to be a free kick. It's Shashawn Brown who was on the receiving end. And it's going to be a free kick for BESCO Pastures. So Pastures still with it. Quickly taken, finds the Nelson Lewis. But Camdonia Chelsea will look to come away.
Good ball.
This is a good ball for Williams. Williams on the run. He's looking for some support and he hammers it. But goalkeeper Morgan closed that angle well. And it was right into his waiting arms. And the scoreline remains 0-0.
I think that should have really been an easy tap-in for Jamal Luke or Charlo.
So, again, we talk about game awareness. And it's Warren for Camdonia Chelsea. Lays it out to Bishop. Bishop's been hustled off it.
Good work.
And he's still with it. He gets around it. Finds Nigel Charles. Charles looking for some support. Finds Luke. Luke, that diminutive figure. We know that he can be
beautiful beat.
Work. And the cross comes in. And it cleared in the end by BESCO Pastures. But
what a beat.
Touch. And
left hand away for that, really.
Yes, good work indeed by that diminutive figure in Luke. He comes out to Warren. Warren with it, comes back in defense. Warren, as they go back, it's still, well, this is a tussle. Nelson Lewis warming his way around, but it's not to be. It goes into touch, and it's going to be a throw-in for Chelsea. Quickly taken by Nigel Charles. Finds his number 14 in Slater. Slater. It comes back to Cottle. Cottle goes to his right. finds
Williams, is it?
it's the
Number
number
13.
22. It's Providence as he chips it across, looking for number 13. That is, but it's BESCO Pastures looking to counter. But again, we can see some work by Providence. But still with BESCO Pastures, chips it downfield, looking to find number 14, which he does in Richardson. And there is
Warren.
who are in a tussle and trying to shield it, and it goes into touch. Let's see if it's going to be a corner. It's going to be a throw-in just inside that corner flag, as a number of players try to get back into that 18-yard box. It's goes the header. There's off Wickham, and this time goalkeeper Gill had no difficulty at all clutching that as he boots it downfield off the Chelsea player, but only to find the number 3, and that was Kane in defense for BESCO Pastures, who goes back to his goalkeeper. You know, he boots it out, looks for Hadaway on this far side. Hadaway goes back to Kane, looks for Wickham. Wickham back to Hadaway, so good work here by BESCO Pastures, but Cuttle intercepts for Camdonia Chelsea, gives it to Nigel Charles. Charles looking for that pass, and he races off, and goalkeeper, a brave attempt by the goalkeeper, coming off his line, and there was the oncoming Camdonia Chelsea forward, had to jump out of the way, and the score remains 0-0. So, BESCO Pastures, here comes number 22 in Providence, but gives it away, and looking for Denelson Lewis, and there's Warren, cuts it out, and Camdonia Chelsea look to come forward. Still Chelsea. It's Charles using his experience as a national player to control things, and they're still with it. Infringement called. It's against BESCO Pastures. It's getting a little physical. And that you can see that urge, that hunger for the first goal.
Yes, I'm enjoying the encounter. I think they're pressing each other really very well. They're not allowing the better players, well, they're not allowing anybody too much time on the ball. Really high press here. And they are definitely pushing to see who could take the ascendancy first here, Charlo.
Well, Ben was looking to get the Luke going, but a little too much on it, and he's a diminutive figure. He had a little too much height as well, and infringement called against Camdonia Chelsea. So it's going to be a free kick for BESCO Pastures. We see number 15, Cadbot Boyce, just spotting that. So Boyce looks up, boots it, long ball across, headed away, and Warren clears. So it's Bishop for Camdonia Chelsea. He boots it downfield. Then Williams has a run on that far side. Can he keep it in? And good defensive work by the number 7 there for Adams for BESCO Pastures. It's going to be a throw-in for Camdonia Chelsea.
I think it's the best we've seen from Bishop. He's been really decisive tonight. He's been stringing some really good passes together and look much more agile than we've seen him before.
So Chelsea, I think he was brought down. That should be a free kick on that far side. So we can see players already making their way, moving into that attacking area, the 18-yard box. And referee King is just showing where that should be. So Slater would be the one to take that free kick, sporting number 14. So let's see what Slater will do. Slater still waiting. The referee has now give indication. The slots in, the heads go up, and let's see. And infringement call is going to be a goal kick. So it's still 0-0 here in this encounter, Roxelle. As we come to closing in on the first half of this, the last game of the triple header for the evening. So BESCO Pastures still with it, but Nigel Charles is there. He controls for Camdonia Chelsea. Comes back to Warren in defense. Warren goes back to Charles. Charles toying with it. Charles, and he goes wide. So it's still Camdonia Chelsea looking to knock it around. And it's now being cut out by the number 7 for BESCO Pastures. But there is Slater being knocked to the ground. And referee King is there. That BESCO Pastures players just bundled Warren to the ground, but he seemed to got the worst of it.
Yes, and he's holding the back of his head now. Is it Boyce? Yes.
Well, Boyce has been, he was always that robust individual. But he's holding the back of his head. So, players being held up momentarily.
So winding down the first half, Charles, I think it's if we have to go into the first half, we should really be going into the first half. We should really be going into the first half equal, because I think the contest has been that well contested between both teams.
Well, it's equal at this point. As it boots downfield, Camdonia Chelsea looking for Nigel Charles. Luke was there, but I think it had little too much on it. It goes into touch. It's going to be a goal kick for BESCO Pastures as we are into the 44th minute. I'm sure there would be a minute or two of extra time. And Morgan spots it. And he boots it downfield. But cut out there by Wickham. And there is Camdonia Chelsea. Cottle gives it down to Bishop, but that being knocked into touch by the defense there for BESCO Pastures, and it's going to be a throw-in for Camdonia Chelsea. To be taken by Providence. Providence finds Cottle, goes back, too much on it, he goes into touch. It's going to be a throw-in for BESCO Pastures. Cookshank, the number 4, with a throw-in on the far side. Long ball, looking for some header. It's still BESCO Pastures looking to come forward. Finds Nelson Lewis. Ball comes across field, and Ben is there. Couldn't rein it in. It goes into touch, and off the BESCO Pastures player, and it's going to be a throw-in for Camdonia Chelsea. It's still 0-0 in this encounter, and again not controlled by Ben, and it goes into touch. It's going to be a throw-in this time. Is 1 minute of extra time?
Yes, 1 additional minute.
And it's going to be a throw-in for BESCO Pastures. So long throw. There's still that tussle. This Nelson Lewis, he has been a busy player, and he has been all over the shop.
Robust in all in all terms of the word.
So Luke is in a tussle. There's Shashawn Brown, but he's cut out there by Nigel Charles for Camdonia Chelsea. Gets around 2, and he's been brought down there by Shashawn Brown, and you can see him just holding that left leg, and it's going to be a free kick for Camdonia Chelsea. Referee again having a quiet word, not one to go to his pocket.
Sometimes that's where the game falls out of hand. Where you need.
So Warren, number 8, and that boot downfield, look straight into the waiting hands of Morgan, who controls. And there goes the whistle for the end of the first half. really an even Steven first half, and the scoreline reflects that they are still 0-0 Roxelle.
Definitely even, definitely well contested. Well, good work between both teams in the middle, especially. They have looked very much like they wanted to get some construction going. Chelsea got into their strides later on in the piece, so to speak, around the 10-15 minutes, and since then there have been some pleasing exchanges. Nothing to show in the onion bag, and as I said earlier, I believe if they go into the period, they should go into the period equal, whether it's 0-0 or 1-1, Charlo.
And that's it. And so after the break, we'll bring it live to you back from the Brighton Technical Center.
We step onto the pitch to conquer, to ignite belief, to dominate the moment. We take control, we win, and sometimes we lose. We score, we miss, but we regain control. A free kick, a pass, an assist, and the goals follow. From penalties under pressure. Every challenge looks easy, so we repeat it. Because it's one team, driven by one dream, inside one league. VINCY Soccer Premier League.
Some bottles are ordinary, and then there's the iconic green Heineken, a symbol of craftsmanship since 1873. Inside, a perfect balance of malt and hops, delivering a taste that is smooth, crisp, and undeniably refreshing. This isn't just beer, it's heritage in every sip. Heineken, pure, original, timeless. Heineken, open your world. Must be 18 years or older to enjoy. Heineken, distributed by ECGC. Your life, your vibe, your cola. So represent.
Your life, your vibe, representing the best cola. Me and talk about zest cola, right, from me.
Open the cola, me a look for the best cola.
Look to the left, me see the zest cola. Look to the right, me see the zest cola.
Zest cola are the best cola. Represent for the zest cola. Zest cola are the best cola.
Zest. Your life, your vibe, your cola. Zest. Represent with the best cola available island-wide at your favorite bars, restaurants, corner stores, and supermarkets. Zest. Your cola, your vibe.
Oh, it's hope! And they have returned from one goal down. Goal! He scores! He scores!
Cross comes in now, open goal, it's in the back of the net. The Predators with the early goal, it looks like.
The VINCY Soccer Premier League is brought to you by the SVG Football Federation.
We step onto the pitch to conquer, to ignite belief, to dominate the moment. We take control, we win, and sometimes we lose. We score, we miss, but we regain control. A free kick, a pass, an assist, and the goals follow. From penalties under pressure. Every challenge looks easy, so we repeat it. Because it's one team, driven by one dream, inside one league. VINCY Soccer Premier League.
Oh, it's hope! And they have returned from one goal down. Goal! He scores! He scores!
Cross comes in now, open goal, it's in the back of the net.
The VINCY Soccer Premier League is brought to you by the SVG Football Federation.
Your life, your vibe, your cola. So represent.
You're a life, you're a vibe, representing the best cola. Me and talk about Zest Cola. Right.
From me, open the cola. Me a look for the best cola.
Look to the left, me see the Zest Cola. Look to the right, me see the Zest Cola.
Zest cola are the best cola. Represent for the Zest cola. Zest cola are the best cola.
Zest. Your life, your vibe, your cola. Zest. Represent with the best cola available island-wide at your favorite bars, restaurants, corner stores, and supermarkets. Zest. Your cola, your vibe. Some bottles are ordinary, and then there's the iconic green Heineken, a symbol of craftsmanship since 1873. Inside, a perfect balance of malt and hops, delivering a taste that is smooth, crisp, and undeniably refreshing. This isn't just beer, it's heritage in every sip. Heineken, pure, original, timeless. Heineken, open your world. Must be 18 years or older to enjoy. Heineken, distributed by ECGC.
So welcome back to the Brighton Technical Center for the second half of the final game of the evening between BESCO Pastures and Chelsea. Camdonia Chelsea, and at halftime the scoreline remains 0-0, and we just about to witness the start of the second half as Roxell comes into position and positioning himself to take charge from here.
How do you see it? How do you perceive this going? Are we going to have a few goals, Charlo?
Well, from what we have seen, it appears as if we're going to still have that contest. Not sure about the goal line, but we would love to see some goals.
All right, so there goes a whistle for the recommencement of the activities, and this is final match of third weekend of VINCY Soccer Premier League. It's with Bishop tries to find Luke, but Cuttle picks it up inadvertently. He still is gonna head it forward to Bishop. Bishop has Adams to contend with. Adams is trying to shield, and he is winning the contest as it relates to the infringement going his way, and so we are going to have a boot upfield. Booted upfield, and who is it? It's Luke with Wickham. Wickham is still trying to pull this one in, but Luke is not Luke. That is Ben. Yes, finds Charles. Charles is trying to go into the path of that man over there, Barber, and this is headed forward and cleared into the bushes there by Warren. Replacement ball is going to have to come the way of the players. And there we go.
Rolled out by the fourth official in Moet Games.
Yes, so corner coming the way of BESCO Pastures early in the second period. Nelson Lewis is the one who is charged with it. Lewis comes across, and good opportunity there, but again it was making Nigel Charles and Warren who had to come to save the day. As Brown takes a shot into the part of Ellis, is it not Gill? That Emron Elias Gill. I think his glove work has been good so far, Charlo. He's very confident and very decisive in terms of what he does. And he's been also very chatty in that he's been commanding and giving a lot of instructions while he's been off the ball, so to speak.
And it is good because he shows his whole game awareness and trying to motivate his players as well, his colleagues.
So it is Gill. Gill is going to hammer downfield. He does so, looking inside, but Hadaway heads into the path of Boyce. Boyce is losing out to Slater. Slater goes wide to Barber. Leaves it for Luke, though. Luke, the diminutive figure with a lot of energy, brings it back to Ben. This is Camdonia Chelsea. He finds his goalkeeper in Gill. Gill is going to come across. Finds Warren. Warren here on the right-hand side decides to change the angle of attack to the left. Gets past Hadaway. It's into Luke. Luke is going past Hadaway. It's Luke. Luke is crossing, but that's Kane who does the cleanup work. Into touch it goes, and it's going to be a corner for Camdonia Chelsea. So two early corners. Yes, two only corners, one apiece for each team here, Charlo.
So let's see, can the Warren, not Warren, the number 14. In Slater, can he make this one count?
Well, Slater is gonna get it going now, just about the 18-yard box. There are some hands and questions being asked. Eventually, the assistant backer says goal kick to the Avenues United. BESCO United. BESCO Pastures. They push it forward, and that's not good. Not good work there by Adams. He's apologizing as well. And comes down now for Cumberbatch, or Cookshank, who puts it into touch. It's now the number 22. This is Providence. Providence is looking for Bishop. Bishop controls and tries to turn. Cookshank does good work. Goes forward. Finds the number 14 in Richardson. Richardson is losing out though to Cuttle as he attempted to chest it into the path of one of his teammates. And here we go. It's again... oh, good work by Williams. Excellent cross. Luke could not have reeled it in. Oh, that was another good cross there by Williams. And this is hammered by Nigel Charles. And it's going to go over the bar handsomely. But we are seeing some really good crosses coming in, Charles.
It was, but I think Luke was caught napping. He was not in the perfect position to control. He had a shot that really didn't say much. And BESCO Pastures now look to come away with it with Cookshank, who couldn't hold it, and he goes into touch for a throw-in for Camdonia Chelsea as they remain 0-0.
Right, so Providence finds his captain in Cuttle. Cuttle has two to contend with. Does good work initially, still having some pressure there, and he's going to get the better of it, does he? It's Bishop, still Bishop, still Bishop, still Bishop in the area. Bishop crosses. Oh, again, cleared momentarily. Slater takes a one-time shot and swirls off at the top of his boot and over the crossbar. And knocking very, very loudly at Chelsea here, Charlo.
Well, Chelsea, they were in a good grouping prior to coming back out for the start of the second half. And I'm sure the final words that was said have made a difference.
Well, they're looking positive as they started. BESCO Pastures just on the back foot a touch. And they are probably trying to regroup now in terms of getting themselves in the positions that they should be. We know Marlon Tusty James is in that dugout, Charlo, and so he will be imparting some of his very, very strong experiences that he's had as a Vincentian player, as well as for those entities he would have had the opportunity to represent overseas, Charlo.
Well, so we see Cottle.
All right, so Slater picks it up and he goes back out through the legs of Richardson, finds Ben. Ben is not getting a good pass, and so Warren has the shield. He does, and I believe the pass is going where? Let's see. This Boyce is an infringement. It looks like an infringement. So they're bringing it back in play, and it's going to be for BESCO Pastures. Pumped up field by Adams. Who is he looking for? Wickham. Wickham got a head onto it into the VSPL banner, and that's where it stays as a goal kick comes the way of Camdonia Chelsea.
So still 0-0 here in this encounter, and yet to see something in the old onion bag.
Well, it's been a keenly contested encounter without a goal, and a goal this evening may be precious in this encounter as Providence goes forward looking for Williams. Williams is getting there, and it goes into touch though. I think the knocking is getting stronger here by Chelsea. I'm seeing some jaded legs by BESCO Pastures. As Providence finds his captain, can't turn. Boyce picks up the loose ball into Richardson. Richardson is under pressure. He goes back to Boyce. Boyce is trying to find that is Campbell. And he goes into touch. Cookshank takes it, looking for Campbell. And coming and shielding well is Warren. But I think it actually eventually went into touch.
It did. And the assistant referee in Danway Barker was spot on.
So it's with Cookshank. Cookshank finds Lewis. Lewis turning. Lewis into the box. Off of Charles. Finds Williams. He's looking. Still Williams. and he gets it back into his captain Cuttle. Cuttle finds the Slater. Slater to Nigel Charles. Charles goes further, but he's partially intercepted. Had to come to the rescue there. Was
That was a high boot.
yes, Luke, was it? And a card to Luke.
And he gets a yellow.
Yes.
And rightly he deserves it.
So Kane picking up a knot there. So we're gonna go again. Another opportunity here for BESCO Pastures to try and advance this ball. It's now with Adams looking forward, headed away by Nigel Charles.
Using his height to good
Advantage and doing it technically well as well. Still now with Charles trying to cover. As Lewis reeling his way around, still Lewis, but can't get past Cuttle. Cuttle poaches it forward, and it's Luke still in a battle over there with Hadaway. Good work by Luke.
It
was into touch, but I think he continues to battle really strongly for a diminutive figure, Charlo.
Yes, he has a ton of speed, and he has really been a warrior, not one to give it up.
It's not going to give up here either is Barber. He runs into a Mack truck and picks it up is Brong. Brong to Hadaway. Hadaway back to Brong. Brong is floored. And there's a card coming. This time it looks like it's going to go to Jamal Williams, is it? Or is it the number 7? Let's see who is it. Is it Barber? Reggie Barber. So Barber is the one who the latest player to be
a yellow card.
Yeah, to be cautioned.
Just had to say that I had to take a little bit of standing, having done some
sitting for so long. And there we go. Adams forward again. Nigel Charles first to it in the air. Back in that area now. As Campbell tries to wheel it in, does not. He's disappointed with himself, as he should be. Charlo. Routine collection? What do you think?
Well, Campbell was not able to hold. I think the momentum he was going with, he had difficulty in controlling.
Cuttle does well though to turn there, gets it to Bishop. Bishop cannot return the pass.
Gives it away.
Yes. So it's with Richardson looking to go forward, and the goalkeeper is loud and decisive, and Warren is not happy now, and it come. That's pumped into the defender, but came off of Warren at the end, and so a long throw is going to come the way here now of BESCO Pastures.
To be taken by Cookshank.
Yes, Cookshank goes into the area, headed away by Nigel Charles once again. Bishop comes to the rescue here, and referee decides that that's against Bishop. And number 15 is floored once again, Charlo and boys.
He's always in the throws.
Yeah, he's had a good few knocks this evening. Not sure if it's because his boot is one of the brightest ones on show.
Well, Sidney Nelson Lewis seems to be the free kick specialist.
Well, he's been in the fray. Wickham is there as well. As he's trying to command his wall there, Mr. Gill. And it's not a bad attempt, but over the crossbar, and the power would have taken it quickly over the bar there, Charlo.
Well, definitely. It had the height, and in the end, there was no difficulty for Gill. All he had to do was to watch it sail over the upright and into touch for a goal kick.
Headed down away by who is that? Kane. Kane finds Slater into the tussle, finds Crookshank. Crookshank goes across. What does he do? He brings it back and over to the left, looking for Campbell. Campbell is now bringing it inside. Finds Boyce. Boyce is, I think he's feeling a lot of the pain and pressure as Nigel Charles tries to hammer that one out. But again, Cuttle was the one who caused the initial infringement, Charlo.
And it's going to be a free kick to BESCO Pastures, and we can see Cadbot Boyce, the number 15, another warrior, but he now leaves it for Adams, and he's going to take that free kick as we see quite a few players now trying to get into that attacking area. So we see a two-man wall. There are lots of screaming and shouting.
So over to you, Charlo.
So it's Adams. Taps it for Lewis. Lewis still with it. Lewis still with it. Going wide. But off the defender there. And it's Campbell. Campbell still. BESCO passes still inside Camdonia Chelsea's half. And the cross comes in and in the end cleared. He's been pushed forward. When down goes Luke. And the referee says to play on. So it's still there, but in the end, easy ball coming back to goalkeeper Gill. Gill now pumps it downfield, looking for play on the far left. Just still BESCO passes, chips it inside, but cut out there by Camdonia Chelsea, who now look to counter. Nice ball coming through the center. And there is Cookshank getting it, gives it to Campbell. Campbell has number 14 and Slater to contend with. So this is a good ball. Providence is there and he clears the danger because Campbell have been very, very active indeed. And so not allowing him to come through, cleared it. So it's going to be a throw-in for BESCO passes as that one was put into touch and by Providence. And so we can see the number 4 in Cookshank. Positioning himself for the throw-in. So he's looking for support as number of persons make their way up into that 18-yard box. And Denelson Lewis, he was looking to weave around, but giving no chance whatsoever. He goes into touch and a goal kick for Camdonia Chelsea.
Yes, well, the pendulum has swung a bit after some very early rage by Chelsea in the first period. They have now been pegged back and have been soaking up a lot of pressure, Charlo.
He was so Chelsea, and it's now BESCO passes looking to mount an attack. It's number 7, Adams. Adams going down the left. And it goes into touch. It's going to be a throw-in for BESCO Pastures, but you can see BESCO Pastures as if they're a new burst of energy.
Yes, definitely been commanding in the last 5 minutes or so.
So, throw-in, Cookshank will take that. Strong lad. Goes back. And it's Boyce. Boyce goes wide, looking for Wickham. Wickham on a roll. He gets it and it goes into touch. It's a goal kick. It's a throw-in for BESCO Pastures, but booted downfield by Nigel Charles on the far left. So Camdonia Chelsea looking to come forward, but cut out there by BESCO Pastures. It's still with BESCO Pastures as they look to work their way into the middle. As it finds Denelson. Denelson with a shot off the goalkeeper. And there is a tussle. And in the end, clearing that. But I think Denelson Lewis should have made better with that.
Charles, I think it was one opportunity and one time he looked indecisive was then. The opportunity that was clear. But it's Luke, Charlo.
Yes, so Luke motors down the left flank. Has two to contend. Kane brought him down. And referee pointing to the corner flag. And So Luke was on a move there, and then he was brought down, but the referee just points to the corner. So it's going to be a corner for
Chelsea. Good
for
counter
Chelsea.
attack though.
Yeah, so it's going to be Slater, the number 14. As we see number of players now coming back into the attacking area. Corner comes in, high ball, and there was Bishop looking to get a boot on it. He was unable to. There was Warren with a shot and goal, and Morgan comes away with it. Easy ball. Now he boots it downfield, looking for some support. Chelsea losing it. There's number 11. They're in a tussle. And it was Mackenzie for and it looked like Cottle picking up a yellow card.
Substitution as well, Charlo. Who would we've missed someone who's been substituted for BESCO Pastures?
Yeah, because Mackenzie is on and not sure of the player, because your vision sometimes from that far side is very obscured, and it's the Nelson Lewis who's going to line that up.
Is it Richardson? Looks like Richardson, the number 14, may have been substituted.
And so there's a referee just indicating where that two-man wall should be, and the kick comes in and off the defender there, off the Chelsea player. It goes into touch. It's going to be a corner.
Yes, it rolled off of the Chelsea player's foot inadvertently, because no one actually made an attempt to positively clear Charlo.
So a corner, short corner taken. The Nelson Lewis once again.
Another corner. So this is what I'm talking about. You see how decisive he is, and sure about what he needs to do. But that opportunity that way, he was clear on goal. I think he had the second thoughts of what he wanted to do, Charlo.
Well, the goal went a begging. As the corner floated ball up, heads go up. It's still inside that area.
Nigel Charles again.
Well, he came to the rescue, and Gill came out and really averted the danger. That was hammered into Bishop. And the player feeling the effects. He's on the ground. Now he's complaining, but really, I think Adams there actually ran into the player.
Well, there's a substitution on the part of Chelsea. Slater, Jodamo Slater has been substituted, and coming in to take his place, I think, is a number 17, if I'm correct. Yes.
And so too,
you
number 9,
Mackie.
Bishop has gone off.
All right.
Bishop has been substituted, so we're looking for that player. So it's now with BESCO Pastures, number 20 for BESCO Pastures coming in, for
Pitt.
Chelsea rather.
Pitt.
All right. So it's number 13, Williams, looking to get Luke going. Luke has number 19 on that far side, Hadaway to contend with.
They've been in a serious battle all evening, Charlo, when he has switched to that section of the park.
And he has gone into touch for a throw-in for Camdonia Chelsea. So Williams still with it for Chelsea. Comes across, find his captain Cottle. Cottle goes wide, and Pitt, who has just come on, still need to get those legs warm. That really should have been controlled. I went a begging. It's going to be a throw-in for BESCO Pastures. Still 0-0. And so the number 17 is there in Mackie. Mackie gives it to Providence. Providence back to Mackie, to Cottle. And that is Shashawn Brong with it for BESCO Pastures. A long race is off. And Nigel Charles is there. And it goes into touch. It's going to be a throw-in for BESCO Pastures. So quickly taken, headed away there by Charles, only to find Boyce for BESCO Pastures. He's still with BESCO Pastures as they look to worm their way to the middle, looking to come forward. He's still there and loses it. And this is a nice ball, but again giving it up. Cottle still with it. He dances a wrong one, goes back to Nigel Charles. Nigel Charles look to worm his way through. And he chips it down looking for Luke, but it has too much on it. And goalkeeper Morgan comes off his line, controls, and the score remains 0-0. So he boots it downfield, finds Nelson Lewis on that far side with a shot. And into the back of the net. What a strike! What a strike by D. Nelson. My word. And the goalkeeper Morgan was off his line, and that went right over his head into the back of the net. And Lewis in the 71st minute have put BESCO Pastures ahead. You're stunned.
Well, this is exactly what I was talking about in all of his actions tonight, with the exception of his previous opportunity on goal. He was decisive. Decisive he was on this occasion, and we saw the results. So I'm sure he may have been ruling that he has not had a brace at this point in time. But the Nelson Lewis has stamped his claim.
Well, he has also picked up a yellow card because in the moment of celebration, he took his shirt off, and he has been carded. So BESCO Pastures have taken the lead. They have broken the ice here in this final encounter here at the Brighton Technical Center. Kickoff goes back to the number 17 in Mackey. Mackey comes back to defense, and that's number 20 in Pitt. So Cottle being robbed of it. Shashawn Brown, nice ball, but it's cut out there by the defense for Chelsea as they are in a tussle, and you can see the tempers flaring.
Well, it's gonna get more heated because you're now 1 goal down. It's been a physical encounter, really highly charged, but I'm not as destructively charged as we might have thought. But listen,
substitution.
It's been a really good contest, and it's going to be a little bit more charged now going into the last 15, 20 minutes, 18 minutes of the encounter.
Well, BESCO Pastures have had a substitution. Off goes number 19 in Hadaway, and on comes number 16 in Kendall Burke. And
Chowder. Make sure he came and claimed this goal this afternoon. This is his period.
Well, Burke still looking for that opportunity to extend his goal scoring ability.
Well, he's going to have to come a little further now because Azino Solomon has gone a very far ahead of the pack, I think.
So there was some pushing. Referee still trying to keep control of things here. So it's Adams lining this up. Let's see. Comes in, headed away.
Ooh.
And down goes the player. So Williams gives it to number 20, Pitt. Pitt loses it. And really, he has not been in himself since he came on.
Not at all. He's not gotten to the flow of the encounter.
He's chipped across field looking for Campbell. Campbell can't keep it in. But I think leading up to that goal, Roxell, I think Campbell and Cruikshank were the hard-working pair for BESCO Pastures.
On this end, for sure.
But we just cannot take it away from the Nelson Lewis, who has really came in.
He separated he separated the teams.
Made a difference.
Correct.
So it's still Camdonia Chelsea with it, but loses it, it goes into touch, and it's throw in for Camdonia Chelsea. And that's been booted into touch. It's another throw in for Chelsea. So Ben comes back to Ben. Ben goes back in defense to looking for Nigel Charles. That come off the defender there for BESCO Pastures. It's going to be a throw-in for Camdonia Chelsea. If they are trailing 1-0 as we move into the final 15 minutes of this encounter.
Yes, and it could be a very exciting final 15 minutes as Chelsea are still looking for the equalizer on this occasion. It's now with the number 13, Williams. Williams cuts inside. Good ball, looking for Mackenzie, but reading the play there quite well is Augustus Adams. And so into touch it goes. We're going to have the number 22 in the Providence. Picking this one up and attempting to get a long throw in. He takes a few steps back and he does so now. Just at the edge of 18, Mackie heads it across. Falls now for Pitt. Let's see what he does. He finds Nigel Charles, who backs away a bit and reels his way. Takes a shot. Attempting to equal the prolifics of Cuttle, but it goes wide, Charlo.
Well, a little too much height on that, and they will still trail 1-0.
Yes, so still taking his time to retrieve the goalkeeper for BESCO Pastures. That's Lewis, is it? Morgan, Devon Morgan. We've had three. We have had 3 encounters. We could be allowed a mistake.
You're entitled to that. It has been a tough evening.
A long evening, but it's fine. The football has not been bad. In the Adams is gonna boot upfield. Here he goes and looking to find Campbell, and not getting that one there. And so downfield into Pitt. Losing out. Cruikshank has been strong. He comes across and he gets it to Brong. Brong is looking for the Nelson Lewis. He's in the area. He cuts inside. Lewis is brought down. Yes, you retarded his progress, whether it was inadvertent or not. You must be happy that it was inadvertent outside of the box.
Yes, I think when one looks at the build of Lewis, he has a lot more speed than he looks.
Yes, definitely. So
he has an opportunity now to have a brace.
Yeah, he's lining one up again, just on the edge of the 18-yard box on the left-hand side here. And a really good opportunity. I think I'm going to take this one from the screen, Charles, or not live. Should we? Let's see.
Well,
I might be behind the time.
well.
Let's see how it goes. But it's Lewis. Lewis has a 3-man wall. Chips it across. Idea wasn't bad.
Just over.
Took his time. And he's having a few words with Pitt. And also throwing a few words to the crowd, it seems.
Pitt was having a laugh, so not sure. But I'm sure the Nelson would be disappointed.
And here we go, downfield from Warren. Warren looking for Barber and Luke. Wickham has reverted now to a defensive position, and he shields that one into touch. Right, shields that one into touch, and Comes back now and finds Luke. Luke goes across into offside position. Offside position is Williams. And a good movement again by Luke down the left-hand side. And it does not transpire the way they would wanted it to be, as Williams was found in an offside position. So goalkeeper Morgan is going to stroll all the way across once again to try to get this one. Picks up and leaves it now for Adams, who pumps up field and headed away by Nigel Charles, only as far as Wickham, who returns the boot forward, and it's picked up by Ben to Charles, back to Ben. Ben cuts inside. Let's see what he does. He decides to go over to Barber. Barber is laying this one through. Who is it? It's a tussle between McCain and
Luke.
the ever-present Luke.
Luke wins a corner.
And corner again. Always penetrating and causing some problems down on that left side there, Charlo. Corner again. Can they get the equalizer? Is it on the card? 80th minute, 81st minute on the clock. He comes in with a corner. Headed across. Oh, Nigel Charles misses it. It was an opportunity. Let's see it again. A corner to the near post. Flicked on almost, yes. Evaded everyone, and the long legs of Charles could not have gotten on to the end of it. And an opportunity goes begging here for Chelsea, Charlo.
And Camdonia Chelsea would still find themselves behind at 1-0. But there was a good cross from Luke, flicked on, but Nigel Charles unable to get a boot onto it. And in the end, a goal kick for BESCO Pastures.
Campbell trying to get Burke and booted downfield now by Warren. Pitt picks it up and leaves it for Mackenzie. Mackenzie pushes it forward. Who is he looking for? Williams, who has been adjudged to be in an offside position.
And rightly so. Dan Roy Barker was right on spot. So there's going to be a substitution. Off would come number 77.
So Barber is out.
And on comes number 11.
And in comes Mackenzie. No, sorry, 11 is Barber.
So
Barber for Barber. Yes, Barack comes in. Barack Obama Barber.
And there's off goes number 22.
Yes.
On will come number 31.
And Taylor, Mario Taylor.
All right.
So Barack Obama replaces
Barack Barber.
Reggie Barber. Wow. It's the president of the Chelsea team is on for the last 7 minutes or so, and here we go. The goal scorer Lewis, he's having some fun, brings it across, looks for it looks like a Boyce, and was stolen by Cuttle to Williams back to Pitt is cutting inside, neatly. He's getting his mojo on, finds Mario Taylor. Taylor pushes across, looking for Barack Barber, but too much on it. And Barack Obama Barber not yet warmed to the occasion.
Well, you just have a few minutes to do such. And it's still Chelsea looking for that elusive goal. But BESCO Pastures have taken a 1-0 lead thus far.
Okay, and here we go. It falls for Pitt. Is he gonna go into the challenge? He does. As Cruikshank though pushes upfield, looks and finds Campbell. Campbell is looking for movement. He brings it back and finds Brown looking to go forward into the part of Lewis, off of Lewis, into touch. It's gonna be a throw-in for Camdonia Chelsea. They are behind by 1. BESCO Pastures leading 1-0 from a stupendous shot taken by Denelson Lewis. A number that gave us some problems at the top, but now we know who wears the number 35. As Pitt comes, he chests into Mackenzie. Back forward, looking for Williams. Williams has one to contend with. He cuts inside, brings it back now to Mackenzie. Mackenzie is looking for Pitt. Falls for Taylor. Taylor goes to Cuttle. Cuttle is going to cut inside. Still Cuttle, but there was no communication made by himself, between himself and Luke. And that promising build-up goes to North Charlo.
Well, certainly they're taking too long to get the shot off, and in the end, everything just going a begging.
Well, Morgan boots upfield, looking and finds that is a young gentleman who just came in, the number 11 in Mackenzie, to Wickham. Wickham can't go forward. Ball falls for Pitt. Pitt is not controlling, but looking to find Luke. Luke reels it in, brings it back to Barack Obama Barber, and he is going back into some spaces, lose it out. Burke picks it up, and Burke is holding his face. Continues to play though, and this one is taken by Warren. Warren is going forward, looking for Luke. Just so Luke, but coming in early hard there was Adams. Burke is still reeling in pain. I think he has his hands to his face, and some attention finally.
So finally, he's getting some attention.
Yes,
but really, you can see Chelsea now looking for that equalizer. They're really trying to hustle it, but the defense for BESCO Pastures have stood firm, and I think had it not been for the Nelson, that's wonderful goal, I would have given Cruikshank the play of the game.
He's been here, there, and everywhere. You could carry the stuff and split it in two, in a child.
You are going to do the next presentation. Give some respect to your senior.
Oh my word! I hear you, sir. I hear you, sir.
So I leave it for the younger legs.
Oh my word! Don't know how much younger these legs are, but they're still working as they should. Being told not to refer to what's his position? The director. Yes, the director. Why am I keep forgetting the director?
Well,
but again,
who is down?
Boys.
That's boys. Yeah,
still boys.
While, so he limps his way to the sideline.
Still boys. And so we're about to get the play restarted. 87 minutes on the clock. May have a minute or two additional time for stoppages, as Burke has gotten the attention he requires, and the ball is going to be dropped into the part of Chelsea. Taylor picks it up and comes across to Nigel Charles. Charles is looking to go forward, finds a Pitt. Pitt stands it up and decides now to cross. And it goes into touch. It's going to be a corner. Yes, it came off of number 20, who was Oraldo Campbell. And so it's going to be a corner for Chelsea. And this is another opportunity for them to try to cause a stir, Charlo.
Well, so the perfect opportunity is there. And who is going to take that? The number 11?
It's
Mackenzie?
Barack Obama.
Oh, okay.
He comes in, a good corner, head away by Adams again, finds Lewis to Campbell, back to Lewis to Campbell, good interchange, and Cruikshank back to Campbell, really good movement. Oh, excellent work, at least to the halfway line, Charlo, as it's now picked up by Chelsea. Barack, he goes inside. Who is he looking for? It looks like Luke, who falls now to Barack once again, and he is getting one around two players, gets it inside, crosses, attempted a cross, and off of Cruikshank, Charlo, and it is going to be a throw-in.
So it's going to be a substitution on that far side.
Well, not yet ready as Barrett goes inside. Cook and Campbell comes to the rescue and into touch once more. Taken by Pitt into the area off the chest of Nigel Charles. And Cuttle picks it up. Finds Barack Obama, who is brought to the ground. Barber. Opportunity for one last gasp here, almost for Chelsea. Card issued and make it to Omar Kane.
So, play being held up momentarily.
Yes, apologies to the dead air just now.
So, we see a number of players and just about every BESCO passer players.
Well, no, they're trying to preserve the 3 points here at this stage. We're into the 90th minute. I'm not sure if we saw an indication of any additional time, Charlo.
Did not get that.
May have missed that.
Across.
Right.
But
so Luke is trying to fit himself into the wall, which I don't think is allowed on this occasion, Charlo. Yes. From the latest rules that have been instituted from my perception. Here's Nigel Charles.
Too much elevation.
Not able to hit the target. And so we are going to peter out, not tamely though, into the final few minutes of this encounter. A ball would have gone out of the park. Might have been better for the fourth official to throw one on. Chelsea is sending recruitments to get the replacement. It's a ball at the fourth official, now being asked to kick one through. And the coach of Chelsea is making some very loud noises because there's a ball at the fourth, and I do agree with him on this occasion that it should have been thrown out earlier. So, still waiting for the restart. Adams, who's gotten the whistle eventually, and he probably was waiting on that one. Bumps upfield looking for Campbell. Campbell heads on, but into touch. And so, it's going to be a throwing for Chelsea. Stolen by Nigel Charles, who goes across field. Is this a last gasp? Luke is still on. Let's see. Goalkeeper comes though, Morgan, and collects. And we may be very close to the end. Looks like some time is being put on the board. Booted up field. And finds Lewis. Lewis tries to hit that one out from the outside of his foot. And
well, not the stronger the foot from D. Nelson, because generally he's much stronger on the right foot.
All right, so this is Brown trying to hammer one back upfield. Comes off of the outside of his boot. Ben takes it. Goes downfield looking for that's look like Obama. Again, Ben goes inside. Falls back to him. He chips it forward. Probably looking for Luke to run on to. And shielded into a touch. Not yet. No. Luke is still battling. Still battling Luke. Still close to the the corner flag. And the battle continues on that end.
Right down to the wire.
Yes, the 94th minute on the clock. And the game continues. As Barack weaves his way down, still in a battle. This time he walks it into touch.
And
yes.
Yeah, That was who's picking up that yellow?
Looks like Shashawn Brown, is it?
No, number 11 for it's Mackenzie.
Mackenzie, okay. So, just slow down here. They're actually waiting to to put this out. Team really working really nicely this evening, I must say. Compliments to the chef who put the pot together. Let's go. Here we go. Headed boosted upfield. Nigel Charles picks it up, and he is hammering upfield. That is Kane looking for Burke. Burke is finally controlling. Still has it, and he is going across. Gets it in the part of that is Mackenzie, looks like, but cut out there. It's one last gas, is it? All the way down to Morgan. Morgan could only get it to Luke, who couldn't bring it in. That's the end of the encounter. Fifth, BESCO Pastures picking up their second win after being hammered in their first game. They are now on 4 points from 3 matches. Chelsea will have to go back to the table because they have lost all 3 of their opening encounters.
Yes, there's a lot of work to be done in Chelsea's half, and really, I think BESCO Pastures, they came out. It was hard fought until we heard that immaculate, marvelous goal from the Nelson Lewis that really separated the two teams, and BESCO Pastures could go away rejoicing, but Camdonia Chelsea has work to do.
Yes, well, we're going to have a few words with the player of the match, and then we will cease our coverage for this evening and come back with you for the next weekend. All right, so we have the Nelson Lewis with us, the player of the match for this encounter. Lewis, walk us through that tremendous strike.
Well, this is my first time Prem thing. It's the first time I experienced it. So that goal, it was my first Prem goal. So yeah, enjoy it.
Did you see the goalkeeper off his line? Was it something you planned?
Yes, he was half line in the entire game. So I naturally hold up my head this time and had the shot and scope on him.
You had an easier opportunity earlier. You didn't look as decisive as you were there. What happened then?
Well, I rushed that shot, Yeah.
All right, but not rushing too much here, BESCO Pastures. Not a good start, but have won their last 2 encounters, going in the right direction, you think?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so BESCO Pastures going in the right direction after losing their opening encounter, 2 wins, and our player of the match for this evening, last encounter, Mr. Denelson Lewis. And you are going to be offered some Village Ram compliments ECGC.